So as you can see in here, it is absolute chaos at the moment. We've just ordered a whole bunch of stuff for ooh, spider, to start doing the plumbing. So I've started buying some of our fittings. We've got our tappers now in with the hot and cold, so they'll just run down the back. Once our sink goes in here, I've got to drill a hole down through here and run our pipes through to our grey water tank, which is pretty much under the kitchen, underneath the bus of course. And oh, we've been putting some more walls up at the back on each side. We haven't done the trim yet, and the back of our door is now mostly done. We just need to put all the trim on, and Cindy's put the curtains up on one side, which is cool. So what I'm going to be doing next is converting our lights to 12 volt lights. So I'm just going to, all I'm doing basically is taking all this stuff out, putting a piece in through here. I'll be able to show you when it's done anyway, and then pulling our 12 volt wires through with the fitting on the inside of the light. That'll make more sense when I show you. So this side is not getting stained, it's getting painted and wallpapered, because this is where the kids' bunks are going. So they have requested a different wallpaper for along each of their bunks. So it's going to be interesting, see how that turns out. And there'll be a wall, there's going to be a wall going up here very shortly once we put the bunks in. And on there they'll have a couple of power points, somewhere to charge their phones or tablets or whatever they're doing. In our old bus, we had the lights on the roof, and they were motorhome lights, and you had to reach up and push the button to get them working. We want real light switches, so I'm going to wire in. We've brought a bunch of light switches that we're going to use. What else? Oh yeah, the rest of our bathroom. So you've seen our kitchen tap. I don't know if you can see that over there. It's a bit behind everything. So we've also got matching taps for our hand basin. This is our shower taps have arrived. So very excited about that. So this is our shower mixer. So they all sort of match. They're all kind of a, what do they call it, a rose copper finish, I think it is. And just for the side information, if there's anything that we're putting in the bus that you like the look of, like for example the taps and stuff like that, so not stuff that we've recycled, but like the new stuff that we've brought, like the taps and that, we're going to be putting a link on our website. So if you really like them and you're thinking, ooh, I'd like that in my tiny house or my motorhome or my house in general, we actually have, if you go to, actually I'll put the website address below, it's thebus.nz/store, you can actually purchase the items directly from our website, and that will go off to the various places that we've purchased our stuff. So you'll be able to literally buy them direct, just go straight to our website, and you know, and as we get more stuff that's available that we can link up to the suppliers, then you can just purchase it direct. So that'd be handy. We've put nice handles on our couch now so it can pull out. So you just basically grab them. Where are we? Yep, lift it up and pull it out. We've put a nice little edge on here to hide all the ends of the slats. We looked at our squabs. We've got our, because what we've done, because our couch is our bed, we thought, well, our very first bus, we had a pull-out bed, because we just didn't have the option with the room, and it's the same with this bus. And so we went and brought upholstery foam, which we were told was good foam. I think it was about 180, 150 or 200, I can't remember, but it was supposed to be quite good stuff. The thing is, it's good stuff if you're just away in your motorhome for like the weekend, but because we're sleeping in it, what we decided to do was buy a memory foam mattress. So it's like half sort of standard foam, half memory foam, insanely comfortable, and that's why if you have a look, our squabs are a little bit wider or fatter, higher than probably most motorhomes, but we learnt very quickly when you're in it full time and you've got to pull out bed, you want squabs that are going to work really well and be really comfortable. That's why we've done that. So Cindy's made an amazing job, but she's covered them all and put zips so you can unzip and take them out and give them a wash, because when you're full time it gets pretty dirty, full of sand mostly.
So I am currently making up the squabs that are going to go on the couch in the bus, which will also make up as our bed. So we've brought this queen sized foam mattress from a place in Hamilton. It's got a layer, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a layer of memory foam, which will be, this will be the top, and then this is just a firmer foam on the bottom. Cost us $350 for this queen sized foam mattress, which I feel like is so much money, but actually when you're looking around at other mattresses it's quite reasonably priced, and pretty sure it's going to be pretty comfortable to sleep on and hold its shape for many years. So far I have drawn up the lines on which I will cut using the electric bread knife. And then this section's the right size. This one and the back one will have to be trimmed down a little bit more because the bed in the bus is more like a double size, but yeah, we got a queen so that we had plenty of foam to get the size we needed. Probably not going to be able to video this, so I'll show you what it looks like once it's all cut out. So I've just finished cutting up the foam, so I've got 3 pieces. 2 pieces will go on the L-shaped kind of couch, and the 3rd piece we're gonna try and store under the couch during the day and just get it out for night time when we set the bed up. We tried to figure out if we could like use the 3rd piece as like a back to go across the back of the seats, but because the foam is so thick it was actually just going to take up so much space that it would have been a bit ridiculous. So hopefully it will work out that we can fit it in underneath one of the couches.
Is that instead of, you know how we're going to put the wall there,
Yeah.
the wall there,
Yeah.
can we bring the curtain back this way a little bit so that it's not right at the end? Whoa, ice cream! At the end of the kitchen bench. Because I don't want it really to be right on the bench.
Yeah. We'll try and work something out.
Like, I was thinking to here.
Oh yeah.
But is that too tricky?
Might be. We'll have a think about that. We'll probably have a better idea once the walls are in. Yeah.
Because I was thinking you could just make the wall go straight and then this way a little bit.
Yeah.
Thanks, Curry.
Well, you got ice cream.
No.
What's that on your chin? So one thing I'm trying to keep in mind with this build, and I think I've mentioned it before, is everything that's going in will be relatively easily removable, because I remember installing some solar panels in a mate's bus, and he'll know who I'm talking about. And all their cabinets were like glued in and stuff like that, and it was really hard to find somewhere to run the cable easily down the inside of his bus. And so everything that I'm building here, or that we're building, is removable. Hopefully, that's the idea. Because now that we've put the water pipes in for the sink, and we've still got to do all the plumbing. All the plumbing's got to go into the back of this, so we can still basically take all this out. Everything just basically unscrews and pulls out. And I'm trying to keep that in mind for the whole build, including when I run my 12-volt wiring. I've got an idea how I'm going to run the 12-volt wiring for the lights and stuff along this top edge here. So I'll show you that when I'm doing it. But I'm just trying to keep in the back of my mind the whole time that if something goes wrong with wiring, we need to be able to access it. If something goes wrong with the plumbing, we need to be able to access it. So literally just working on planning how everything can be removable. So just a side note there, or a side thought, if you're doing a build, try and look at the big picture. You know, there may be maintenance on some things down the track and you want to be able to get to them as easy as possible. So what are you doing?
I think that it's called sizing the wall. It sounds very technical. Is that the right term?
I wouldn't know.
I think it is. So we're going to wallpaper this wall, and technically we should have used a special fancy primer thing to go underneath, but I didn't want to spend money on that because I'm stingy, and the wallpaper cost me $3.
And we are working on a budget.
$3. I'm not going to spend 80 bucks on primer. So I painted it white, and hopefully that's going to be sufficient to stick on the wallpaper. So I'm just putting the gluey wallpaper glue stuff on the wall, and then we'll let that dry, and then I will put the glue on the wallpaper and we will stick it on, and hopefully it will stay there.
So this is for the kids' beds, the kids' bunks. So Judah wanted black.
Black.
He
yeah.
wanted a black wall, and so we sort of, instead of just going straight black, this is the wallpaper we're putting up. He's going to have a black brick wall behind his bunks. So I think that looks pretty cool. It should look pretty cool when it's all done. So because we figure, well, it's the kids' rooms, if you want to call them a room. So we've sort of let them basically choose what they want or how they like it to be. So yeah, so Judah went for black. Ziva went for
she wanted blue,
bright blue.
But when she saw the wallpaper, she wanted that as well. So she's got half blue, half brick.
Yay.
Yep.
So this is your very first attempt at wallpapering.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Yes.
I won't mention I did the wallpaper course years ago because
it yourself then.
oh, that was a long time ago. And we have a brick wall. Look at that. That's so cool. Judah's been out and had a look already and he's very, very happy. We've still just got to trim the edges, put some edging around it basically, put the windowsill in, and then we can start building some bunks here. Very exciting. Rightio, so one thing we're learning on this build is that don't ever think you're going to just whip out and buy a couple of mattresses for the kids' beds, because Cindy got carried away, very carried away.
Whatever.
And look, she's come back with, look at this, I don't know why we need one of these in the bus, a little mini basketball hoop and a Pac-Man clock. So I'm not quite sure what you need those for in a bus, but oh, you know, you take the wife shopping with you and all these things fall into the trolley.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, this is our drain hole for our shower. Cindy picked this one out, a little bit fancy pants. So, very exciting. It's quite clever actually, because if you have a look at it, it has this piece on the bottom where the water comes out, and it's lightly weighted, so when the water rests on it, it drops down, water goes out. It's kind of like a smell trap, and when you stop having your shower, it closes your drain hole off. No smell coming up the drain hole. Very sneaky.